Title, long title.
This is a really interesting conversation. So in June of 2019, Amazon came out and said, hey, everybody go down to 50 characters. And it freaked out the community, right? And so whenever something like this happens, I always tell everybody, be reactionary. Don't be proactive on changes of best practices. Let Amazon force you to make a change that may not be a good change for you. Don't make the change before they force you. That's my general rule of thumb when it comes to something like the scare tactics of Amazon. So there may be exceptions to my statement here. For example, IPI score. If you're below 500 right now, you're feeling the pains of not being proactive on your own shipping controls. But when it comes to SEO, I think this rule probably rings pretty true. I'm in favor of long titles currently, but as I've seen the data come in, as I've seen Amazon truncate titles more and more, there are some categories where they are now fist and glove forcing you to shorten your titles. So the question of good or bad on long or short will become less relevant. It's more of what Amazon as a platform is going to force. As another example of this, today, for the first time, I've never seen this before, Amazon was forcing us to change the bullet points of a listing that got yanked because we used capital letters in the bullet points. Now, this is really weird because for years, the community has put all cap phrases at the beginning of bullet points. Now, until I see this happen 3 or 4 more times, I'm probably not going to go and run and tell everybody to go update your bullet points and don't use caps, right? But this is the beginning, first time we've ever seen something. And so we mark that down in our history novel or journal. And we say, hey, this has happened one time. If this happens a few more times, we might have to change bullets for everybody, right? So same case can come with titles. If you're in supplements, get your titles down to shorter. I already see that one being forced. Most categories, though, are still allowing for long titles. If I was in your shoes, I would go with long titles. I think SEO trumps conversion rates. That topic is a very heated topic, but if you really think about it, here's where I hang my hat on this bright line. It's easier to double your traffic than it is to double your conversion rate. Pretty hard to argue with that statement. And that's because it's really easy to go get traffic. So with that in mind, if you tweak your title and try and improve your conversion rate 1 or 2 points, cool. But you miss out on maybe 25 or 50% of traffic if you go too short. So that's really where I hang my hat. I think long titles are superior, even at the cost of conversion point loss.
So we're running a little long. Do you have a bit more time to spend with us?